Dangerous diplomacy? The president's posing with Putin, slamming U.S. intel, and palling around with the Filipino president accused of killing thousands. Is he putting America on the wrong side of history? And it's Whoopi's birthday.
It's amazing.
And she is ready to party. She's having a Sister Act flashback with Blackish star Jennifer Lewis.
This is also my favorite.
We're spoiling her with a birthday boatload of her favorite things. And the school choir, with 40 million hits and counting, is getting a superstar surprise that's taken this party to a higher place. Let's go! Let's light up Hot Topics with Whoopi, Sarah Haynes, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and Meghan McCain. Now, let's get things started.
Don't believe it, just watch. Bruno Mars hit Uptown Funk, which celebrated its 3rd birthday on Friday. Oh. But I wasn't here on Friday, and I wanted to walk out to it today because it's my 700th birthday. And I also asked my dear friend Patti LaBelle to sweeten things up with some cakes and pies from her dessert line, Patty's Good Life. These are all made by Patti LaBelle. So dig in, y'all, dig in.
This is the famous sweet potato pie, right? That everybody talks about.
This is good. All of it. I mean,
this is good. Banana cream or whatever.
Yeah, she doesn't play.
Really solid hot sauces, too.
Oh, that hot sauce is off the hook. You know, I like interesting stuff. And Patty, one of the things she's always done has been a terrific, amazing cook.
Yeah.
And so I just thought we should have a little sweetener to make Mondays sweeter.
Love it.
Right. Because, you know, because, you know, we got to talk about all kind of weird stuff, so we figure we give it a little flavor today. So, you know who? You know who? You know who? Has really outdone himself on his trip to Asia, saying he believes President Putin, when Putin says that he says he didn't meddle in the election. And then he calls out U.S. intelligence officials who say otherwise. He calls them political hacks. And then he tried to walk that back. I believe. Take a look.
I believe he believes that, and that's very important for somebody to believe. I believe that he feels that he and Russia did not meddle in the election. As to whether I believe it or not, I'm with our agencies, especially as currently constituted with their leadership. I believe in our intel agencies, our intelligence agencies. I've worked with them very strongly.
That I believe that
I believe that he believes that I believe that he believes. That Meghan believes, that I believe, that Sunny believes, that Joy believes, that Sarah believes, that I believe, that y'all believe.
Yeah.
I don't know who we were talking about by the 8th he believes, but
I thought he was going to start singing the song. I believe that the people of love. But he just never did.
Walking back was really necessary. One thing that I wanted to point out is that the assessing, I have sweet potato pie in my mouth. The assessing Russian activities and intentions in recent U.S. elections, the intelligence report is online. Yeah. You can read it, and it is just so clear that they said, we assess Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered an influence campaign aimed at the U.S. presidential election.
Well, it's what he does to the press. He lets you sort of believe maybe they're lying, maybe it's fake, the intel, maybe it's not, so that when the indictments come down, he can rest on your belief that he's innocent.
Which is exactly what Putin wants. Sorry to interrupt you, Sarah.
Okay.
This is exactly what Putin wants.
Absolutely.
He wants us to have a lack of faith in our intelligence communities. I don't want to get too much of a Debbie Downer here because it is your birthday, but I do think we need to take this moment. It is very, very important that we don't get desensitized to how intense this is. Our President of the United States of America is saying we cannot trust our intelligence communities, but we can trust a KGB murderous dictator who is aiding and abetting the largest refugee crisis since World War II, the gassing of innocent children in Syria right now, while trying to annex the Baltic states, annexing Crimea, everything that's going on in the Ukraine. He is dedicated to the destruction of the West, and we are watching this play out in real time for every American in here.
Right.
I never thought as a Republican the party of Mr. Gorbachev tear down that wall. I would be sitting here today with the normalizing of a murderous KGB dictator. Have no doubt.
And why? Why?
Why do you think he's doing it?
Because he has, well, I think Putin is doing it because he has
no
blood.
Trump.
But it's important to know the context that Putin has bloodlust for the glory days of the USSR. That is what's going on. He wants to become a superpower again. Trump, $64,000 question. Everything going on with the Mueller investigation. I don't understand, just on a political level, who is advising him and who he is listening to. I mean, Sonny, you're the attorney sitting here, but if I had my former campaign manager under indictment right now for possible ties of getting money from foreign entities, including Russia and the Ukrainians that aided and abetted Putin, blah, 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 sorry. But it's very, because I implore the American public that this is a moment in history, and I was deeply upset over the weekend at these statements, and I think everyone should know this is very intense, this is very serious, and if we're going to normalize the gassing of children, this is a watershed moment for us as Americans, and we cannot let anyone get away with that.
And our leader.
Let me really quickly, I'm going to take that very powerful McCain statement and up you another McCain statement. Your dad said something that really resonated with me. There's nothing America first about taking the word of a KGB colonel over that of the American intelligence community. Vladimir Putin does not have America's interests at heart. To believe otherwise is not only naive, but also places our national security at risk.
And read the report yourselves. Read it yourselves.
One final thing just to wrap this up. If we were in Russia today, all of us would be in jail and or murdered. Women do not have the right to speak. Look at Pussy Riot. The women spoken out against
Where
him.
are McConnell and Ryan aligning themselves with your father in this way? They should be talking.
It is embarrassing.
Gotta go.
It is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Sorry.
Make no mistake.
Happy birthday.
You know what? It is a happy birthday because we don't always agree politically, but there's not a person, I don't care who you voted for, I don't care what your political standing is, there is no one in this country who can stand up and say, I agree with anything that has happened. I don't care if you voted for him, you thought he was going to do this, you were going to do that. You can't be an American citizen who believes in our democracy and side with that. Nobody. We'll be right back with more Hot Topics.
Still ahead, CK's sorry excuse? Why not everyone's buying the disgraced comic's apology for his sexual misconduct?
And now, some advice to our guests coming to The View.
When you... Still ahead, Blackish star Jennifer Lewis has a special birthday surprise for Whoopi. Whoopi's unwrapping a B-Day batch of her favorite things. And the choir who became internet superstars has a birthday performance with an all-star surprise.
Welcome back. You know, a survey just figured out something I've pretty much known for a long time. Single women are happier. The survey found that 61% of single women are happy, but only 49% of men. So do men get the better part of the deal in a relationship?
We're talking about this right before she gets married?
I know.
Yeah, we are.
That ball's rolling.
She's already on that train.
I think marriage is pretty good for men. I think we make it a little easier for them in a lot of areas.
They love it.
Yeah, I think they do.
Love it.
They love it.
They do.
Why wouldn't they love it?
Dating is so horrible. I mean, I went on dates with stone cold lunatics, with crazy people. My agent wanted me to write a book called The United States of Dating because I would always be talking to him and I'd be like, I went out with this crazy person. I went out with this crazy person. So I'm happy that I don't have to date again because it is a jungle out there.
read a study
and I feel bad.
I read a study that was done on single and married And they said that the happiest people were the married men. Yeah. The second were the single women. The third were, the last ones were the single men. They were the most unhappy. They don't like to be alone. They don't know what to do with themselves.
Well, I think also because this is, again, painting, broad strokes here, but a lot of men jump from being spoiled by their moms to wanting someone to kind of sweep in, and because caretaking comes naturally for many women, I think they end up reaping the benefits. They're like, okay, if you want to, I'll let you take care of me.
Yeah.
I have to say
but you're not saying anything.
I know, look, I raised a kid already. And if you come to my house, you got to have your own house. You got to have your own job. And you have a watch so you know when to go home.
I have to say, though, I have to give my husband a shout out because seriously, he takes care of me more than I take care of him.
That's a wonderful thing. That's a great thing.
He does.
But it's not because you don't know how. It's not because you don't know how to take care of yourself. You know, a lot of times we allow people to believe that we don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
And you think if you show someone you know how to take care of yourself that they're not going to want to be with you. I think that's a mistake. You need to know how to do stuff for yourself so that if for any reason something goes wrong, you can still move on. That's what I think. Happy birthday to me, damn it. We'll be right back.
I'm not one for speech.
I know this is crazy, but it's not just my birthday today. Jimmy Kimmel's birthday is today. We always, and apparently he's turning 50, which is hysterical to me because he still looks like he's 12.
Yeah.
But also it's my granddaughter's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
So she's 28, which is great. And, with birthdays, people come, as we have a little one coming at some point, and people also go, it's an end of an era, because we lost the queen of tabloid gossip, Liz Smith, at 94. Now, her column was always good nature, never salacious, unlike a lot of online gossip today. It's kind of crazy. And just on a side note, somebody you don't know, I had a friend called Gene Warren, who was 94, who passed yesterday. And Mr. Warren and I had lunch or dinner every week for the last year because he was such an amazing, kind man. And so sometimes you just got to tip your hat and say, we'll see you soon. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I got some stuff I got to do. Can you say that? Can you say that? I'll be right back.
We'll be right back. I don't know. Is that the boyfriend? You know the guy that thought
Hey, get out of here. I'm looking for all my favorite things, and you're not supposed to see them yet. Scram.
The legendary Mary J. Blige, plus a brand new Oprah edition of View Your Deal.
It is my birthday, and I do love finding stuff that nobody else has found yet. So right now, I want to show you some unique gifts I'm giving people this year. Say, oh, Big Brother's watching you even through your computer on your phone.
It's
and
true.
It literally freaked me right out. But no more because of this. This little wonderful thing is called Webcam Cover. It's mywebcamcover.com. It's like $3.95 to $14.95. It slides over the webcam on your electronics device so nobody can see you. See that?
Breakout's open.
That's right.
Do they all have your face on them?
Some of them might. And, I don't want Big Brother watching you either, so you're all getting a webcam cover security pack. You know what I mean? Like this, see? Now you see me, now you don't. So you can parade around and do all kind of crazy things and shut this bad boy and, honey, let him hit the floor.
Let's leave it closed so no one watches us.
So you all know how much I love my cat, Oliver, and you all know how much, well, anyway. Check out this next product. It's called Meow, get it? Meowiwana. Meowiwana.com. It starts at $9.95. It's not what you think it is. It's 100% organic catnip. Yes. to be as happy as my cat Oliver, because sometimes, you know, you just want to treat him and you want to have a laugh. You just want to have some fun, because you just really mean to show the laser thing anymore. So just give them some of this, and they'll be really happy.
With it.
And you're all going home with a Meowie-Wana goodie bag. It's fantastic. So this, yum, 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 cauliflower crusts. Cauliflowerfoods.com starts at $12.95. Now, this is a healthy alternative to pizza crust. Crusts are made fresh with fresh cauliflower.
That tastes so good.
They're low carb, and they are only 60 calories. That means you can pile whatever you want to on top of that pizza, but that crust is only 60 calories, so you're happy. And you know what? You're all going to go home with a cauliflower 2-pack so that you can have one and then maybe give some to the kids, too. If you want to. Right?
It tastes like a...
People lose their minds over these. I mean, it's extraordinary because you never think of cauliflower as being something you can do other things with. But, baby, they are not playing. These young women I met that do this, off the hook. Now, here... This is making a comeback because I love these. These are for folks who love to cook. John Boo's cutting boards. JohnBoo's.com. They're about $50 plus.
That's good.
They've been in business for 130 years. They are handcrafted from solid hardwood. And I love all of the intimate carving on the board. You see that? The pyramid stabilizes your meat while you're cutting it up. And really, who doesn't want their meat stabilized?
Definitely need my meat stabilized.
And that silver tray right there, wait, go back now, go back. There's a silver tray, because it catches all the juices that when you're cooking and cutting, it's amazing. It's a wonderful, wonderful board.
You can use those again.
I'm telling you, these boards are no joke. I love them. And you're all getting a John Boo's cutting board. Quite often. You may have seen me occasionally. I wear these on the show. This is from Fortune and Fame. It's called Fortune and Fame Jewelry. FortuneandFrame.com. Fortune and Frame Jewelry. I'm so bad. And the pieces start at about $75 but these are handcrafted fortune cookie lockets and fortune cookies.
Because your comfort zone isn't even comfortable.
That's right.
I love that.
And so, you know, you get an original piece comes with an original fortune, or you can personalize your own. You know, you can do that online, and you can just have whatever you want around your neck and just kind of walk around, you know? And then you have the fortune cookies. They're beautiful and wonderful. And you're very lucky because your fortune today says you're all getting $145. Fortune and Frame. Now, y'all know I will wear shoes, but I love my Birkenstocks. I wear them all day, all the time. They're from Birkenstock.com. They're about $54 to $165. Now, the Boston clogs are my favorites. Easy to slip on and off. They're so fashionable now. Suede, leather, metallic. I love the new ones with the shearling. Baby, your feet are happy. And you're all getting a $165 voucher to Birkenstock. Now, of course, because there's more, y'all. And to make sure that you are the most fashionable person this holiday season are my most favorite things. These are my sweaters, Whoopi's holiday sweaters. You can find them. If you go to Zappos, they're about $89. And no matter what race or religion you are, I have you covered. You see? Check them out.
You got Jessica, Kim,
right. These folks work on this show, and we just decided that whatever holiday you're celebrating, I wanted to design something for you. And they're hoodies, and they have pockets, and they're wonderful. And because I want each of you to look fabulous this holiday season, I'm sending you home with a $100 gift card from Zappos.com. be right back.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Lewis, and everybody wants to know why my book is called The Mother of Black Hollywood. Well, I've played Tupac's mama, Tina Turner's mama, Whitney Houston's mama. I've played everybody's mama but Joy Behar, okay? It's been a long career, baby.
Come on! You know this is the only place in daytime dishing out the hottest topics.
Give me some credit. I'm a tough chick.
But this is why you need women running the world.
People want change.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, Joy!
That went too far, I guess.
So grab your phone and join the conversation.
I'd love to see that.
And don't miss The View on ABC.
I saw the change in Rich when we moved into the new house, but having his parents over was enlightening.
You don't like my lasagna?
No, it's good.
Here, blow. Blow on it.
You see it, right?
Is there a draft in here? I'm telling you, it's so easy to get home insurance on Progressive.com.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto.
Ever since he touched my hands, I knew that near him I always must be, and nothing can keep me away. He is my destiny. I love it, I love it, I love it, and when he goes on, he'll always be mine, from now until forever.
You know, Sister Act turned 25 this year, and that was...
Oh, my God.
That was me and one of the great women on the planet. She taught me how to sing, and she makes me laugh like nobody else does. And these days, she's brilliant on Blackish, and she's getting her personal memoir out there. It is called The Mother of Black Hollywood. Please welcome one of the great women in the world, Jennifer Lewis.
Oh. Hi, girl. Thank you.
Yes.
You look great.
Thank you. I feel good.
The book is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm on tour. I'm having the best time.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, everybody out there.
Well, Jennifer, from that video we saw, you have known Whoopi for decades and decades.
Yeah.
And you've worked on 4 movies together. Do you have a favorite moment?
Oh, my God. Okay, let's just get this out of
I think yes.
Let's get this out of the way. It was Thanksgiving. Whoopi invited Jennifer Lewis and Liza Minnelli to her house. Okay? So she went to bed, and I went downstairs. She had this enormous room. And the artwork, oh, my God, I just loved everything on her walls. And then I thought I'd doodle at the piano. There was no piano. I went running up those steps. I burst in her room. She had a big book in her hand, always reading a book. I love that. I said, hey, look, girl. You got Jennifer Lewis and Liza Minnelli at your house on Thanksgiving morning, and you ain't got no piano? Are you insane? The next morning,
Yes.
on Thanksgiving morning,
Tell it.
a grand piano was delivered. Yeah.
But, you know, part of it is I didn't want them to feel like they had to be on. So I thought I'll have one in the wings if somebody needs it.
Oh, no, honey, no,
And
baby.
when
We
she said
were
she
on.
burst into the room, those are not the words she used. But moving on.
I love it. Well, I read your memoir. It is fantastic.
Thank you.
And you go deep. You talk about dealing with bipolar disorder, sex addiction. Some of it is very racy. You
Yes,
talk
it is.
about your relationships with some famous people.
Absolutely.
How was it sharing those intimate details?
Look, this is just the way it is. There ain't no shame in my game. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Would I do it again? No. Now listen, I want you to know I was very ill in my 20s. I had bipolar disorder and I did not know it. So my drug of choice was sex. And so there you have it. I went and got help. I'm better. A lot of therapy.
A lot of guys are using it. A lot of guys right now are using sex addiction, saying it's an addiction.
Girl, look, it's one thing to have a sex addiction, but it's another thing to be evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, people are sick, and I just want to applaud everyone that's coming forward now. Listen, y'all, this is the way I go. We are as sick as our secrets.
There you go.
I spent my life holding so much in. It's all in the book. But now, baby, I tell it all. Lay it on the slab.
She's like her own dramatic reading.
I'm telling you. Now, you know I mentioned Blackish. Now, we have a sneak peek this week. Wow, that was like poetry.
Very good. Yeah.
Which delves into your character's past. I'm not looking at you. Take a look at the clip.
Come on, Grandma. I can handle the truth. I shave twice a month now.
All right, fine. Many years ago, I blew up Earl's boat. Bad. I was charged with some aquatic crime, got thrown into some local maritime jail, and shared a cell with a sicko who got off on torturing dolphins. Can you imagine? The angels of the sea.
That was amazing. Something else that's amazing is you have been rapping on Instagram to promote your book. You may have heard we're having a little birthday party here.
Yeah.
Do you think you could rap a little something for Whoopi?
All right. I'm going to do my best. The View asked me to rap for my whoop. So I came back for my whoop. Red lips for my book. Singing and quit for my whoop. Yeah. I hit a high. Hey. Now you woke for my whoop. A rubber pum-pum for my book. You know I had to come for my whoop. I did Sister Act with my whoop. And look, black don't crack for my whoop. That's enough about whoop. That's enough about whoop. That's enough about my good friend whoop. Go buy my book.
To the fabulous Jennifer Lewis, Blackish airs Tuesday nights on ABC, and her memoir, The Mother of Black Hollywood, is out to tomorrow. But damn it, you know what? Y'all are going home with... There you go. I will be right
back. Next, find out what happens when the kids' choir going viral with 40 million hits and counting gets a superstar surprise for Whoopi's birthday.
Catholic school went viral and made over 40 million viewers believe with their knockout performance of Andra Day's hit Rise Up. And I couldn't think of a better birthday gift to us all than having them here today. So here to perform Rise Up and stand up for something are the students from Baltimore's Cardinal Sheehan Catholic School. Watch what happens.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find the fighter, but I see it in you. We gonna walk it out, move mountains. out and move mountains. Rise like the day. I rise up. I rise unafraid. I rise up and I do it 1,000 times again for you. You can have all the money in your hand, all the possessions anyone can ever have, but it's all worthless treasure. True worth is only measured not by what you got, but what you got in your heart. You can have everything, but what does it mean? It all means nothing if you don't stand up for something. 'Cause you can't just talk the talk, you got to walk that walk. Yes, you do. It all means nothing if you don't stand up for something. And I'll stand up for you, self-respect, dignity, if that's all you got, then you got all you need. And without that, you don't everything. Oh, no.
Rise up, love, lift your hands.
I stand with you 'cause I understand.
Ain't here to judge, just to take a stand. The greater plans, the creator's plan. Let's all rise like the day began.
Reach out and touch with the Savior's hand.
On rock we stand like it's native land. Let the ways of love be the ways of man.
If you don't stand for something, 'cause you can't just talk the talk. You got to walk the walk. Yes, you do. It's nothing if you don't stand up for something. And I stand up for you. Yeah, I stand up for you. And I stand up for you. I stand up for you.
Come on now. You know. Thank you. Now look.
Yeah, thank you. Great to see you.
So you guys have had quite the morning, all of y'all. Were you surprised when you saw Andre come out?
I guess you could say that we were very surprised because we didn't know that Andre and Common would actually come out of the back. Like, we started getting emotional and everything. It was very...
Yeah, that's right. It was great. Andre, I know you wanted to meet these kids since the day you saw their video. And so, what does it do for you as a performer? I ask you the same question. When you realize that, in fact, you're not really singing in a void, that you're singing and touching and moving kids forward. What's that like?
Hey, you know what? Emotionally, it's overwhelming. When my friend first sent me the video, I just cried. And I think particularly there's such a light in what's becoming a darker time right now. And I think what it did is it just reminded me, like, it's so much bigger than myself. It's so much bigger than us all the time. And so it's, you know, I'm just as moved hearing anyone else, particularly them, sing the song, that it's bigger than just my voice. It's the message, you know. And
love
Oh my gosh, I have a question. Common, what's the most important message you and Andra want people to take away from Stand Up for Something? Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm overwhelmed by the kids, and I can't get it.
Well, first of all, we just want to say happy birthday to Whoopi again.
By bringing people out to celebrate each other, okay.
And I mean, we just want people to know that they are empowered to stand from wherever they stand. Right. You don't have to be an entertainer to stand, and us standing up for each other is what we're here for, to be honest. And whether it's women's rights, whether it's human rights, whether it's black and brown justice, education, standing up for our children, we just want people to stand up. As Andrew said, it's dark times, but it's really light times because we can all stand up for each other with love. And that's really just the message of the song, is just take a stand wherever you are.
I want to say thank you to the students from Baltimore's Cardinal Sheehan Catholic School. Yeah. I want to thank Andra Day and Common. I want to thank this crazy woman, Jennifer Lewis. I want to thank all of you watching and in the audience for celebrating my birthday. And remember, we celebrate because so many people didn't live to. Always celebrate your birthday if you got one. That's right. Have a great day. Take a little time.
So the satellite went out last night in the